Hi, this is Jason Pisha, online editor for sj-r.com. Wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to our new homepage design, which will launch the evening of Tuesday, December 8th. It'll happen around 9 p.m. You'll notice an all-new look compared to our old site, which you have seen since about May 2008. Our goal here is to give you a website that's easy to navigate and highlights a wider array of content from our newspaper and our website. So let's get right to the differences of the new site. First of all, you'll notice we have a new logo. And right underneath that, we have the main navigation of the site, these bars here. You'll see this is a little bit more improved than what we've had on the old site. If you remember on the old site, if you wanted to see, say, subcategories under sports, you'd have to actually click sports, wait for it, and then a whole new list of links would appear underneath. On the new site, it's a little more easier to find out what's underneath each category. Just roll over each button and you'll see the different categories pop up. The other big change on the homepage is, if you've noticed so far, is the homepage carousel. This is a collection of stories that will rotate every 5 seconds, showing some of the most important things happening right now in Springfield, from news, sports, features department, and all of our other sites, including the Dome and BeHealthySpringfield.com. So we'll be able to show you a whole array of different content from across the newspaper. And like I said, this story changes every 5 seconds. We'll flip to a new one. If you see one you like, you can run your mouse right over the top on the picture, on the headline, and it'll pause it. If you see one that you missed, you can go up to these numbers and click them, and it'll head back or forward to whatever one you want. The next part of the site I wanted to show you is the breaking news box. If you recall, on the old site, our breaking news box ran across the top and was a scroll box that showed about 10 headlines. We've moved that to over here. It'll show 4 items at once, and then you can hit the Read More link to find out the rest. So when you want to find out the latest things happening in Springfield right now, the little ticker will appear here. If it's a very important breaking news item, we'll do our best to play it up and maybe move it over to the carousel here if it's important enough, if we have a good picture to go with it. Otherwise, just keep your eye on here for the latest breaking news. The other section I wanted to show you was the top stories. This is comparable to the story well on our old site, which showed 7 stories. On our new site, we'll show 4. These top stories are basically reserved for, I guess you can call them, finished newspaper stories, things that you can probably find in today's newspaper that are important enough that we think should stick on the homepage for an extended period of time. Another new feature on the new site is this promotions bar, which allows us to show off various things going on around the newspaper, including links to our sites, including the Dome and BeHealthySpringfield.com. We'll keep little promotions down here. Right now we have the features department looking for people to tell us their encounters with Elvis Presley. So we'll keep that down here as well. Also keep an eye for special offers and freebies and contests and other things going on around the newspaper that we'd like you to know about. This will fit 6 across. When the little arrow appears, it allows you to click and it'll slide over and give you space for 6 more. And moving down the home page, we have, this is very similar to our current site. We have the Your Photos section, which are reader photo galleries, where we invite our readers to send in various, for holidays or events or things going on around town, snowstorms, whatever. Like I said, these are the same ones that we have on our current site in about the same position, so nothing new there. Underneath, we have a box for our own staff photo galleries. So our photography department will be routing new photos into this box on a daily basis, so keep an eye on that. Going down the site, this part isn't finished, but we're working on it, but this will show most commented and most viewed. There'll be headline lists here that'll show you what commenters are talking about at the moment and what stories are getting the most clicks. This blogs listing will have the most recent 5 blog entries from all of our family of bloggers on sjr.com. Over on the left over here, a few advertising pieces, top jobs, top autos, and top homes. These little boxes will collapse as you need them to and expand if you want to see each one. And also each one has a view more link so you can get to them right away. Moving down the page even more, we have the opinions section. Every day we'll feature Chris Britt. If he has a new cartoon, he'll be right there on the homepage for you to see right away and for you to click inside and start complaining about his cartoon almost immediately. And then going down the page a little more, we have 4 more sections that show the latest sports features and the latest headlines from the Dome and BeHealthySpringfield.com. You'll notice that on the previous site we did have these boxes with tabs that were required you to manually click through to find the new stories. We found many of you weren't taking the time to click on those, so we've made an attempt to simplify it and just get the headlines out there in front of you without any extra clicking, and we'll go from there. And also today's front page, a PDF version, will always be available down here, and we're retaining the poll. We hope to have a more interesting question when we launch next Tuesday. So that is the tour of the homepage. And like I said, this will kick off on Tuesday night, December 8th, around 9 p.m. And in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can email me directly at the address on your screen. I hope you enjoyed this tour, and I hope you enjoyed the new site. Thanks for listening.